like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Voyagers and the Atlanta Falcons. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I'm already knowing that. That's what the title of the said.
Here's Nick Chubb, former prep and collegiate star here in this state at Georgia. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Don't run his way. He's going to get it done for me.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Freeman again, a first down carry.
Oh, get this one across the
45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Sponge. Hey, Q.
Now Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, that's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On second down now, it's Freeman fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
A run for Nick Chubb. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. We're scoreless after 1. A give running right is Chubb. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to air one out. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
I can't believe they let this shit
Extra
go
point
down
splits
like
the
that,
uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Who is that? Who is that?
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together just a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They run. Devontae Freeman. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Mike 58 right there. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hey, kill, 26.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Prescott to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Hicks. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it.
And look at this. It's
oh my God, bro. What the fuck was
that? Let it
that?
go deep.
Bro, I didn't even go for that, bro. I chose regular punt.
Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Jenkins.
I guess.
On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
On first down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now Chubb running right.
Oh, wow.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Tell me Urlacher couldn't get off
2
his
minutes
block.
on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And a tackle there by Quan Alexander.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
Wentz now to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Running right, this is Freeman. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
2
runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
I need to bury for this game right here. He would have been leaving on me.
Prescott from the gun.
What the fuck was... I'm done. Oh my God. I didn't even throw it off his back feet.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get him the football.
Oh my God.
But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover.
That's why he throw the ball, dog. He's
grabbing momentum with the defensive play.
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football. Now zapped right back in the other direction.
Oh, wow.
Great blocking nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The second quarter score from Cincinnati. And it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
74.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Come on now, let's go.
Throwing his Wentz.
Thank you. Oh my God, pick the ball.
Trey Burton, the one he was looking for.
Oh my
and it'll bring
God,
up 3rd down.
you gotta grab it. That's offensive
Almost like he
passing.
predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Yeah, play this smart.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. That'll be caught by Rice. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Freeman. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Them niggas, as soon as you click on them niggas, man, they get like
cleaning up some of the errors.
Hella speed
I
boost.
think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Freeman again. And some room to maneuver.
Them niggas too damn fast,
First
bro.
down there on a pickup of 25. Even from up here in the booth,
That cover 4 ain't gonna stop
tell
this
that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Check 3. Here we go, count. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Wide in.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
I got it.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. Inching their way back in.
What if he would have hit you when he was done?
To go out and get that
I didn't want Urlacher it is. Also. You said I gave a who for him? Yeah, I got Urlacher for Sanders.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Abraham
They got the lead last time they had to punt it, though. It's the key to this drive.
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. We know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown over the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Ooh, I need this. Go ahead and go for it. I dare you. I dare you. Let's go.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Running for it. Here's John.
Give me the ball. Give me the ball.
Push his way forward, but I
Don't
think he's going to be
like
short.
That, Wallace.
And he is short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down.
Game changer right here. Why would you shouldn't have did that,
It's
sir?
a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Don't do that.
This is Freeman.
Let's go, Freeman.
With the extra effort
is
going to get
hard, dog.
just shy of the 10. Just what you want on a first down run.
Sir.
Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Good fucking way to run hard, sir.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's
fucking serious, bro? Where's the blocking at?
T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Bro. Thought you got that news.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline.
He didn't even run his route because they bumped him off of it. He was just stuck in the fucking days. That shit gay as fuck.
It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here.
That's going to work, Wallace. Touchdown. You punt the ball. You punt the ball next time when you on your own side. You disrespect me like that. Maybe go the whole field.
And the Falcons have taken the lead.
The defense too
now
good
an
for that
important
shit.
extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
I need this game right here, man. I need to go 10-2.
So
keep my number 1 seed in the NFC, man. I can't let that shit slip.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Rock his ass! That's
Take
a
this one near the
fumble!
25, call it the 26-yard line.
Lay down! Oh, you go desperate. That's when I get you in your. I make a ball game. You go desperate right here.
Next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position.
You go 4 wide, I'm gonna make you pay every time. You better go back to your.
Shaquille Barrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Thank you. Kick it ass! Stop playing with me, Wallace. You better go back. Bro, you better go back under center, man. I'm telling you. That's a pick.
Credit the secondary and credit
And
the
Urlacher got
game
that pick
plan.
orchestrated,
They've been in his
man.
hip pocket all game long.
That's
They understood
bullshit,
coming in
bro.
that he was a big-time receiver.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wentz.
That's defense, man. Punt the ball. You better punt it.
It was
You
Ricardo
better
Allen
punt
there
it.
on the coverage.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half,
man.
incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first
They
target
played
in
me
the
with 2
second half.
That
picks.
should
That
not
shit's
stop them
supposed
at
to
all
pick
from going
off.
back to him. Find him.
Good kick. That's cool.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the
Freeman
tackle
told
and see
that
what you did
bitch,
on the
man.
last drive.
He ain't even no
When
lead
you
in
score
you.
points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Again, they'll run with
That
Freeman.
nigga's a monster. I should have
Snuck
took that
this
bitch
play out
outside.
behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we
Bruh,
go.
how is these niggas getting to the quarterback? And I'm on the center, bro. I just don't understand. This offensive line ass, bro. They fucking trash as fuck.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
God,
Here's
damn.
Britton Colquitt
I'm
now. On, we
Wow.
think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful.
Let's go.
And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right
You
at
got
the
one more try.
15-yard
You
line.
got one more shot. You gonna need all 4 downs this time. I got you out of your element, man. You can't run that ball on me. You pass it, it's a wrap.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory,
Telling
which
you,
means
bro.
they're going to lose the field position battle as a general
He's sitting on
rule.
that shit.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the
Who is
field.
that? That's
Just
Quinn.
something to build off
He a
of. That's
monster,
what they're
too.
looking for here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They run it again with Chubb. And a
missed
nice
a
gain there
tackle.
as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd
Shit,
down.
good play.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Bro.
He'll get 5
what are y'all watching him for?
Second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but
Who the
all
fuck
day
he
long
not?
they
He
kept
slow
him
as
under
shit.
wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Now a give, right side. Muhammad. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now a give, right side.
That's how
Muhammad.
you stop there.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Johnson's got it complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw is Wentz. This is caught. And he's in.
This shit wild.
Touchdown, Houston. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now it's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Let me throw it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Hey, now let me throw the damn ball,
use
bro.
the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
They'll look to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on fourth down.
Son of a bitch.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Prescott on fourth down. Open man is
Let's go. Good fucking catch.
At least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter.
He just lost his ass. He just got Peter's ass.
Oh. Doesn't matter the distance. You start to get it done as you noted, and they did.
Where the fucking go to work?
Here's Prescott. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Ain't over yet, Wallace. You still in that cover 4. It ain't over yet, Wallace.
That'll be a
I'm gonna dot this shit up.
As they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Prescott. His throw incomplete. The linebacker T.J. Watt there on the coverage. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south.
Ain't no fucking way T.J. Watt getting back all the way.
Because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. He's back to throw. This one complete to Coleman. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Fourth down, Prescott. That's complete to the receiver.
I'm dodging it, Wallace. You better come out of that shit you in.
Keep the game alive, at least for the
You better come out of that shit you in. If I win this game, bro, this is gonna be a hell of a fucking drive.
It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Let's fucking go!
It's caught for a touchdown.
You better come out of that shit, boy.
Taking the lead here in the final seconds.
That's the way you fucking do it. Wallace, that's a drive.
Gave up because that score.
It's a fucking drive. I ain't even use the timeout. Wait, let's go.
A little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I,
I'm attacking them sidelines, man. You scared about the middle of the field. I'm attacking them sidelines. I kept attacking that shit.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to
It's
kick
ball
it away.
game, man.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Close this out, fellas. Let's close this out. No big plays. No fucking big plays. Let's close this out, y'all.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
People say I can't pass the ball, but I just passed the shit. I just passed the shit out that ball they drive.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw. It's caught inside the 25. And now the timeout call.
God.
So 5 seconds left.
Good
and
fucking throw, man.
Send us to overtime.
Fucking serious.
Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro.
It's gonna ice you no matter what
stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One final try now for Wentz. And he will find his man on the outside. And, the stadium clock says 0, but the one on your screen is the one that matters, and the officials say yes, it's a timeout with 1 second
But I told you
left
they
to
still
go.
gonna ice you already, because I had hit the timeout.
To potentially send us to
I
overtime.
had to play for a reason.
And his kick is indeed good. And in the fourth
That
quarter,
close,
this
Wallace.
game is tied.
Good game, man.
So
Good game so
teaching
far.
moment here. Overtime rules remind us how this goes.
That's bullshit,
Okay,
man.
so in the past, we had
What a
sudden
drive,
death.
dog.
First team to score wins, but no longer.
I need that ball,
now,
though.
if the team receives
Let's
the
go.
ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
That's that bullshit, man. And we let you come down and tie it up. And my defense let me down right there. He mossed. Well, whoever that dude was, mossed that fucking corner I got over there. If I had D'Angelo Hall still, he would have picked that shit.
About set to
That's
begin their
on me
next
right
drive.
there,
The
though.
Falcons offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal
Lindsey gonna be
range
the
to
only
win a
regular
game.
running back that's
Still
gonna be
having to
doing
make
that shit in this league.
transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
If you overcommit, it's over for you. I'm telling you that now. I damn near hit that hole. He's out of there.
But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
I'm mad that I let you tie this game up,
First and
man.
10.
That's that bullshit.
It's a give to Freeman running right. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. On second down, Freeman. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
If Dak would have threw that bitch farther to the fucking sideline like I told him, that shit was open, man.
Here at OT.
And you know
This
what they
shit, though.
say, when you throw an interception like that in
Fuck,
overtime,
man.
you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one.
Ooh,
I mean, I'm not
shit.
sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
46 down, man, 5-4.
What can Wentz do now with his drive? He sets to fire deep.
Give me that shit, man.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by
Why you do that
Casey.
shit, Wallace?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Nah, you thought you was going to burn him because I brought dude closer. But shit, he was in
the
the
Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
He was in something else,
we have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch.
That nigga right there is blowing me up on the edge.
They're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. I know there may be temptation to go for it here in overtime, but you have to punt the football.
Why he ain't hold on to that?
I like how emphatic you are about it, because I know the tendency is, as a player, let's go get this thing. You're actually telling your coach, come on, coach, we can get it. We have that play call. And the head coach has to remember, that play call likely isn't there. Punt the ball away. Punt it away. Be smart.
Trust your defense.
Trust them.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he is in for the score.
Good shit, bro.
And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for our visitors, the win is their 8th on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.